Alright, hey, greetings, Earthlings of the vast galactic interwebs and golf fans throughout the known universe. Tuesday, the tray of December, 6 o'clock coming up. I'm just out here warming up on my short clubs on this Castaway Landing pitch and putt, creation of my very own. Story behind that, but I won't bore you with it now. I just know it's a place to work with the short clubs that's not like on the practice areas, which just generally tend to piss me off. Uh, anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah. So anyway, we got the 60-yarder par three. They're all par threes. I'm just gonna do the six through ninth here and be done. And let's see what do I want to do with this. And not a ton of choice here, right? Yeah, someone just messaged my damn phone. Why somebody messaging my phone? I guess I better check that. It could be important. I have a mother and she's old. Ugh, okay. Sure. Have it your way. Okay, I picked a fine time to tell me about it, but so I'm not expecting any phone calls. Okay, well, we'll just let that do its thing. Sorry for that. What do we want to do with this mess here? 144, the fringe is as good as the green. Alright, we'll try it. So far, I do not have a putting eye tonight. So far. Alright, at least I got the pace right on it. It's
4
always
feet to the
tricky
hole,
if
you can
you're
do
going to putt
this.
off the fringe or something that first time. It's usually experimental, it works or it don't work, but if it works, you can do the same thing if it comes up again.
And a nice putt.
No, thank you, John. Thank you very much.
Okay, 1 under for the round.
So I'm happy to report that I can actually simultaneously breathe through two nostrils after like a week of misery.
Coming off a par on the
Shouldn't
last
be
one.
too
Let's
much
see what
sniffles
happens
tonight.
here.
I'm actually, breathing and the meds are working. And all that took was a trip to the CVS, a quick 5-minute consult with the pharmacy, showing her the empty bottle what I had been taking that wasn't working and whatever else like Benadryl, and told her it wasn't working and what the symptoms are and blah blah. She suggested these Claritin D tablets, which was as big as frickin' M&Ms, and for good measure I got some nasal spray and some Theraflu, AM and PM, and you all have the active ingredients to work on what was making me miserable, so I went with overkill and took a few good snorts of the nasal spray and one of the pills and made myself a nice Theraflu afternoon tea. So I figured it was going to be overkill that works or it overkilled me. But either one was preferable to what was going on with my nose. All right, where were we? I guess we need a 68 here. I made these greens. There ain't a whole lot going on. They're a little lumpy, but just in between where the holes are. set it, forget it, and pitches are my least favorite. I didn't go back far enough or fast enough on the backswing. Pitches are my least favorite aspect of this game. Chips I like is I make a bunch of them, and so it's happy times, and I'm not terrible with the flops, but the pitches have always been a problem. They were a problem all the way back on the Tiger Woods on the Wii with the Wiimotes, so nothing's changed. All right, what do we got to do here? So it's up a foot, but it's mostly at the end, right? Yeah, I gotta go 2/3. You gotta go 3/4 to the right and figure something out here. Ugh, well, it needs 12 yards. And I don't see that happening, so alright, we gotta go with the second. Oh, come on. Don't give me like, there we go. Too much metal on that. Will it spin? Nope. Yeah, okay, fast to slow. Yeah, no, 100%. I wasn't looking for 100% power. I was looking for the abbreviated backswing. But we can putt it. Do I want to putt it? I'm not sure that's a good play. Hey, we'll be heading out for the daily round any minute now. I've been talking to you instead of getting on with this, so. Yeah. Nothing
All right, about a
spectacular about
3-footer
that
here.
chip.
Nice putt.
I'm going to have
And
to
that'll
break for a
bring you
beverage,
up
though.
to even
The
par.
downside is it's a bit drying in the mouth, but I'll deal with that. As long as that water tap still works, I'm good.
You will want to
All
be
right, let's get
careful of the
through these two
traps
here
around the
so we can
green
finish
on
it up.
this one. So just stay off the
Then we got to
beach,
pitch
and I
it.
think we'll be all right.
Oh, is anything going on this green? Yeah, okay. All right, this has to work. Okay. This has to work left to right anyway. Is that going to kick right and roll? Slightly.
Good stuff. All right, drop this one in. This one for birdie.
And I imagine all the Mets have made me a little hyper too, so just deal with it. There we go. You get to that spot right about over there.
Oh, man.
Ooh, I didn't have to hit it that hard. Hit it through whatever little break was there.
Okay,
By a
this one for
missile
par.
shot. Holy crap. Better it happens here.
Nice putt. You're in the hole.
Okay.
And after that hole, you'll stay there at even par.
All right, one more and we'll move on. This is only 9
Hole
holes
number
anyway.
9.
This is the green with a problem here that I tried desperately to fix. And it didn't cure on the publish. Bummers. Yeah, it all looks like green, but it don't play like green.
I think this one's going for it.
You see, it's putts. Like, it says green, yeah, it says fringe. Everywhere it said fringe. And I couldn't fit. I had this all ripped out. I mean, I ripped out this entire green and just redid it, from ground up, and something just screwed up here. You can putt through it, but yeah, even the camera angle's off there because it's not showing you properly. Huh, it's not activating the. They turn the flag on and off. That's weird.
Whoa, nice.
Yeah, you can't take the flag out because it's showing green
Well
fringe.
done. 1 under
Okay.
par to end things here.
Right.
Thank you so much for the round. It was fun
Yeah,
hanging out
thanks,
with you
Johnny.
today.
Thanks,
We'll see you next
Johnny.
time.
Got a decent amount of plays. Course stats, is there course stats here? No, it's not. Yeah, sure, why not? Hey, I have fun when I play it. Stats. Yeah, guess I can't look at the amount of plays on that. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, we're gonna head on out to the clubs. The club. Well, first we'll see what the other guys are up to today, but I doubt if I'll be playing them, so give that a second here to boot on up. TGC Tours, True Sim Tour is not the True Sim that we play. They allow the, I think on occasion they do other stuff too, but they use the putting marker, which we have disabled. It makes the putting a bit more realistic and more dependent on your actual pace to get the ball to the hole. They're playing something, I don't know, just never got there. Probably play it. I'm sure I played that. Okay. Anyway, today's round is at the Taipan course. The Blood Simple Plan at the Taipan. See that? I made it rhyme. Let's look at yesterday's results. I forget how I did on this. Okay. All right. A few guys showed up. 4 finished. There's some other guys out on there too. There might have been a new guy there. I don't know. He might have just packed it in after one hole. Anyway, so Salsa, he took the win. I did okay. I'm happy with that. Any round under par for me is party time in a big city. As always, I'll show you what's going on here in the next few days anyway. Alright, so it's today, the 3rd of December. Call me Deacon Blues tomorrow at the Deacon's Lodge, Minnesota course, Light R edition version 1.0. I'm still unclear about that. I'm going to have to go on over to the HB forums there and say, what's with this, recent trend towards, not calling them, unfinished stuff or testing stuff betas or, beta.1 or beta.2 or, just put beta in there. And then whoever's looking to play the course at it, you're looking at it, you saying, okay, it ain't finished. So I got to figure out what this whole version 1.0 stuff is, because now I'm seeing version 2.0 of stuff there. Just too many versions of the course, Anyway, and then we'll have the Ross Bridge Open here over the weekend, starting Thursday at the Ross Bridge course, part of the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail. All right, next week, President's Cup week. Kiowa for the Kennedy on Monday and Tuesday, the Eisenhower at Harding. Wednesday, Thursday, down to Australia, the Royal Melbourne, Clinton, day 1. The Bush is day 2. The Obama is day 3, Sunday to December 15th. So that's what we got cooking. The good news about doing this is, of course, we can not only change the conditions of every round, normally, the course conditions, the weather, whatever's going on, but the regular stuff, you cannot utilize multiple tee box or course lengths to mix things up a little bit in a multi-rounder. Good news here is doing these one round things here. I got to do something I've always wanted and have some short tees worked in on one of the days. I forget which day I did it. It's been a couple of weeks since I put this together now, and I'm happy to forget. Let it be a surprise to me when we start playing it. All right, so that's what we got going on here. Just pay the money here first. Okay, see a couple guys out there already. All right, who did it and ran? We got 4 tee boxes, 7,100 yards at the tips. I'm pretty sure that's what I said. 4 pin locations, regular weekly round, and our custom assist, which again is no assist with the approach and putt camera enabled for working around the green. Mr. Designer will be, drum roll please, only one course. This is one of the ones I'm pretty sure was on the recent TGC Tours course design competition. There's nominees, whatevers, and then there's voting, and then there's a pairing, and then there's voting. It's until one is left standing, I guess. So anyway, I think this is a rookie design thing. I know I went out and played, probably a few holes on the back 9 just to check it out, make sure, it was an okay course. All right, let's head on out. Today's conditions are firm fairways, soft greens, fast putting, playing in the afternoon with a light cloud, medium wind from whatever was published as, doesn't say. Black tees, so the course is playing from 7,100 yards. We'll be going to the number 1 flagstick locations, which is where the flyover usually ends up. Johnny will welcome us as always, and welcome us to this exercise in futility.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John McCarthy, and we are about to play some golf here on the TGC network. Today's event is only a single round affair, so people are going to definitely have to be on their game today. Let's get down to that first tee and see how this shapes up.
Okay, well, thank you, Johnny, for bringing us all up to speed. Pretty much it. The course does have the spectator stands and spectator persons, so it'll be the occasional applause. Just a little encouragement. All right, we got us a bit of wind going on here. It just didn't have to be.
And all kinds of possibilities ahead here, folks. Looking forward to it.
Okay. That was a proper tee shot. I'm glad I warmed up a little bit.
Yeah, I think you'll like that.
That just has my usual defect. That's my personal defect right there. Went exactly where I thought it would go. Still a long way home now. All right, we're just going to back off to Mr. 253. That's a nice even lie. Damn. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can... A little more air, a little less travel.
Well, the shot looks a bit off.
Nah, we couldn't quite bring it around. Alright, put us in the bottom of the bunker then, please. Thank you. Close enough. Rock and roll and government work. That's a long way home. That's a problem. I've gotten myself in trouble here on the very first hole. The good news, it's a par 5. That's got to go, it's 45, that's got to go 40 in the air. Okay, I think we can manage that. Already.
When you have a shot like that out of the sand, that's going to make getting birdie a whole lot
I had to math the
easier.
shit out of that. Occasional mature language, YouTube. But I've just demonstrated no ability to putt so far today. And I think I just got to go with it. Okay.
For the bird. And after that hole, 1 under for the
Alright,
day.
so James 1 under through 4, Cap +3, there's Marco the boat. Marco the Boo. I don't know what's going on with that. Looks like a Connectian. 4 over through 2. Hope he hangs in, you know.
And now the
It
second
used to be my
hole
score and my
tee-off.
position on the leaderboard. I'm just simply terrible instead of just totally ghastly. Alrighty, 464. Bit of a false front going on here. Greens are soft wind, I don't know. Controllable, I guess. I think we're aiming at the camera tower. I definitely think we're aiming at the camera tower.
And this drive could go on for days, folks. This is some serious power.
Yeah. New York City, just like I pictured it.
From 130 yards.
Well, more like 122. I'm liking that. We're on a downhill, which will counteract that wind a little bit, okay? I think actually we're going to downhill it just a little bit more, too. Just try to get it in there under the wind and a little short and let it roll out. What do you say? Can we build it? Yes, we can. Backspin? Anybody? Nah. Alright.
I think
I had to be careful with that false front, so short wasn't the answer, unless I wanted to get the chipper out again. Nah, I granny putted it. I'm totally screwed up, but I granny putted it.
And for the par. And that putt will drop. And 1 under for the day after that hole.
No offense to any grannies out there.
And now the 3rd hole tee off.
Okay, another bit of a false front short. You might be able to roll it up from the left. I'm thinking we got plenty of room. So, talk about cutting that close. Just where I wanted it to be. But we gotta pitch it. Ooh, slow, slow. That's not what we needed. It was right on target, too. Ah, schmuck. Boy. Ah, it has to go 20 yards. I mean, it's got to go 20. I don't know if I got 20. Come on, dumbass. There we go. 14 gonna do it. 15 gonna do it. 15's gonna have to do it. I don't want to chip with a 7-iron. I think we have to give it a try. Ooh, almost clanked the flagstick. That's about all I was expecting there. It just didn't feel right.
About 22 feet to the cup from here.
To do the flop in that tight lie. I had way too much working against it. Yeah, it's the right place the first time.
Oh my goodness, that was close.
Valiant effort. That was a better shot about 10 minutes ago.
This putt is for the bogey.
Yeah. I was afraid of that. This course is too short for me playing the long club, I guess. I'm going to have to reconsider our tactics here.
And finishing this one with a good
At least I made a simple putt.
And unfortunately, he's going to move down in the standings after that one.
Well, Jay's not lighting it up today. It's a good day when I can keep up with him. Or a bad day for him if I keep up with him.
And next up, we have a par 5 hole.
Alright. Unfortunately, this one we really do need. There's a camera tower out there. Or is that those stands? Oh, that's the stands way out. Alright, there's your aiming point. Okay.
And this shot's looking promising.
Get around. I was going to get around the corner. Ooh, okay.
And I apologize, folks. That shot's ended up in the rough.
You just couldn't hit that far enough out there. The good news is you can. Alright, the good news is we only need 160. We only need 170. And lots of wind. We're probably going to get a flyer too. 3 plus 5 plus 4. Roll off the green then. Yeah, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Very well played golf shot. Hitting this par 5 and 2
have to deal with it.
Set up some serious possibilities.
Yeah. For what? Failure? There's actually a little point in trying to be too exact here.
Ooh, and it just misses.
Well, it's better than at least still backed by my feet.
This one's for birdie.
It's better than being backed by my feet. or worse. Nah, went flat on me.
Ooh, I thought that was going to go.
Nah.
And about
I'm hitting
5
these
feet from the cup.
187s too hard. I'm just not adapting to them yet. Just not adapting to them greens yet.
And that putt will go for par.
Yeah, that was a
And
missed
after that
opportunity.
hole, nothing changes in the standings for them. Still in second place.
Not that these greens are
And
easy.
now setting up on this par 3.
Not one of these greens so far. I didn't see something that needed to be careful of. Well, let's see what I want to do here. Okay, talk me into it. You talk me into it. Yeah, I had the right idea. A little more
Well,
to
you'll
the right, and
probably
that
like
might have
that.
worked. Fringe is 187 too. I see what's going on here. Okay. Yeah, well, I'd like it. Got me out of trouble
And
with what
this
it's
putt
done.
could save par. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And after that hole, staying right there in second place.
All right, well, at least it's not getting any worse. Got the par 5 ninth there. Maybe pull a rabbit
And
out
moving
of
on
our
to the
ass.
6th here.
Or smoke up a rabbit or something. I don't know, something like that. Wow, heavy on the dog legs here. Wow, that's a double dipper. Is it not? That's a bit of a double dipper there, buddy. Just what are you trying to do here? Just hope I'm right.
Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway.
Stay on the fairway, please. Come on, come on. Stay in the fairway. Come on, come on. Oh, God, an inch.
I wish I was right on that one.
It couldn't give me that inch.
That shot actually ended up in the rough.
Couldn't give me the inch. I don't want to take a 3-iron at this. Yeah, well, with the lie, I have to. Alright, it might work out. That could work out anyway. Not exactly sure. I think that's setting up. And I think I got the spot there without doing anything more. Roll towards the hole. Roll towards the hole. Not farther away from the hole.
This one's about 20 feet away.
And up 2. Okay. Something tells me as soon as it's done being up 2, it starts wanting to go down 5. Wow, that just did not come back at all. What the hell?
And for the par.
Deep shadows, hard to read sometimes.
And a nice putt there. And they will stay in second place after that hole.
All right.
And just about to
I will be taking 5 after the 9th inning, as always, just so you know. If you're on YouTube later or something like that, get to that, just fast forward it until something happens if you're sticking around. My vast handful of subscribers. I'm getting a 172 here for some reason. I'm not liking the 172 club here. Something tells me I'm going to pay for this, but something tells me I'm going to pay for this somehow.
Going with the 8-iron.
Yeah, okay. I chose wisely.
And that next putt is going to be an epic one, that's for sure, but they're on the green.
Yeah.
Ooh, and just inches away. This one looks about
I
4
was
feet.
afraid I took it out too much. Isn't that a kick in the groin?
And a decent little putt there. And after that hole, he will remain at even par.
Oh, Jay got the 2
we
under
find
after
ourselves
the
now
turn.
on the 8th hole tee off.
Good for you, Jay. He usually finds a way, that Jay. Okay. I always mean to shut off those, wow, I think we got to, wow, I don't know what to do here. Actually, I think, I'm inclined to think less club is the smart club here. Actually, give me a better line to the flagstick. I suppose it's possible.
And I'm not quite sure here. It could end up in the fairway, though.
I think a nice clean line that rolling in the bunker would have been better. Wait a minute here. What's going on here? Oh, come on. It's not letting me really look. I did stop rolling. It's got to be a little downhill. Going the wrong way here. I don't know if I'm qualified to hit this shot. Club's alright. It's going to be in the spot, I think. Well, how do you like them apples?
He's got to be pleased with that. And this putt is for birdie.
And that's par 5 worth of work there, and it's only a par 4 there, buddy.
And this shot could be the one, folks.
That's the one, baby. As straight as an arrow, and I just had to not screw it up.
1 under for the day.
So all I had to do was not mess up.
And now teeing off on the par 5.
All right. Oh, this is a double green? More or less. Oh, okay. All right, lots of room. As far out and to the right, I guess, is where you want to be.
This is looking fairway bound.
There's 4 righties. I would have wanted it though.
And about 225 to go.
Yeah, we can get there, but then what do we do with it? You know, I think we're going to bail out in the bunker.
This one's going in the bunker.
Mission accomplished. And even
And
rolled a
that
bit.
is not bound for the dance floor.
Yeah. That could have worked out better.
And setting
I got
up
back
13
too much
feet
back
from the here.
Damn it, damn it, damn it. I put that extra bit of loft on there and I shouldn't have done it. Put that extra bit of loft on there and I shouldn't have done it.
Oh, that's too bad.
Damn.
And this putt's for par.
Keep hitting these putts too hard.
Oh, that was so
Oh
close.
my God. Wow. Way to screw up your front 9 with a
5 feet to go here.
Oi. Alright, I'll be back 4 or 5 minutes after I refresh my beverage and
that one's going to
take
put
a
him
couple
up
of meds.
to even par. And that means he's in second place here on the leaderboard.
All right. We have returned. Maybe healthy enough to play the back nine. All right, what do we got? Start off with a par 3. Yuck. All right, we do have 2 par 5s, and at least one is on the 16th anyway. Okay. I prefer on the 17th. You know, I prefer the 18th, but the 17th works. But, all right, let's see what we can do.
And let's see what the 10th has in store.
Well, that could work out. That could very well be the right club today. That should very well be the right club, as is. Could it be? Well, let's go to the shot and find out, right? Perfect, perfect. Usual amount of swiggle. And nope.
Yeah, not the greatest
Wind
look
killed
on
it.
that approach shot. Not
I thought
enough
that would cut
club
through
on
the
that
wind a
one.
little better, but silly me. Alright, what are we going to do here? I am not liking this shot here. We'll look at the sand wedge just for giggles, but I don't think so. 10, I can get 11, I can get a 10, 11, or 12 yards, and that would be enough, but that ain't going to work out, especially with it buried as it is, so, alright. So I say at least it's on the green, but the fringe is just as good, I guess.
26 feet from the cup.
Ooh, I kind of had the line there, too. All right, well, par 3 on the back
My
9,
goodness,
and
that
I'm going
was
to make a
that was a
par.
good attempt at a very long
Oh,
putt.
I'm sorry. Never mind. As you were. Thank you. Drive through.
Okay, and now let's take a peek and see what's happening on the
Wow.
leaderboard.
Okay.
And after that hole, staying fast in the 2nd place on the leaderboard.
Yeah, you lose track of your failures. That's
and
probably a
moving
good
on
thing.
to the 11th hole.
Yeah, nothing wrong a little God bud won't fix. Yeah, you know, there's a day in wind where I'd go for that, but I can't go for that. No can do.
Well, so far so good for this one. And this is about a 105-yard shot to the pin.
I'm looking to 108 for that. 104, playing like 105, playing like 107. That's just about right on, too, right? The wind's getting tricky. Okay. I feel you.
And this one's heading towards the green.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. Let's try not to screw this up, huh?
Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And that one's going to bring him down to even par.
All right, but I've lost yet another to Jay. 300 through 14. Okay, he had a good 14th hole. I'll wager with a birdie. Somebody just posted in one of the communities. It's funny as hell. Huh. I'm sorry, we got to measure once and cut, measure twice and cut once here, or things are going to get ugly.
This one's looking pretty good so far.
Boy, wind didn't knock that down at all, did it?
125 yards to the pin.
Oh boy, they're going on over there. What do I want to do here? Oh yeah. I think we need 136 here. It's like 126, 136, and it's 10 yards too much. Okay, I get that.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Ooh, wow. All right, I did not see that on the flyover. I did not see any of that. And strategically placed them palm trees, I'll wager. Yeah, I see the problem now. And this is proud like it.
And to save the par.
Yeah, that's the problem when you go for broke on stuff like that. Oh my God.
Ooh.
God, that just had to be tapped so easy and straight.
Is for bogey.
Beyond my pay grade.
And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And +1 on the
That's one of
day
the
after that hole.
advantages of using the putting marker there, because you could have brought it like way in there, and it kind of gears down the power of your putting stroke. Like I don't know if it's like a 1-to-1 basis, but it works like you. Remember playing Tiger Woods early on there? You had we used to use precision putter. There was the classic putting where you just clicked over your putter to 4 different speeds. Yeah, that's almost like putting marker is, if you remember that. All right, let's see.
The next
Let's
hole we
move
have
on.
before us is a par 3. Let's see what happens.
This course is trading blows. It gives me one, it takes it back. You take 5 yards off of this. Wow. These flight placements are diabolical.
That's
My
just
God.
poor luck on that approach.
That wind behind that should
Unfortunately,
have
not
bounced.
enough
That
club
should have
on that
bounced
one.
up a little bit. That really, really should have bounced up a little bit.
And this is to save par. And 1 over for the day after that hole.
Okay.
And
They're going
setting up
hot and
now
heavy
on the 14th
ranking
tee.
on Trump over on our or one of the club's messaging, not my club's messaging. These guys, that's why I usually shut it off here while I'm live streaming here. Some little black boxes keep popping up. That's the system blocking it so nobody sees it while I'm streaming. Alright, that was an interesting green if I ever saw one. That's a lot of hole, man. Man, there's a big bush out there. Yeah, I guess that's the one. Okay. There's a big old bush out there. That seems to be where it wants me to aim.
It appears to be heading for the fairway here.
That's what she said.
But in actual fact, that one ended up in the rough.
Yeah, but not terribly so. Yeah, it's something. I don't want to change that though. No, I really don't want to change that. Alright, I just want to make sure we get the ball though. Oh, come on, give me the lucky bounce. Nope, I get the bunker bounce. Okay. Another dastardly green. I can see it now. 1 foot up to get to it, and 1 foot down if you miss it from up high. Damn. Very slow on that. I didn't mean to be very slow on that. I just wanted to make a nice, easy swing. Well, I guess that's what you get. They stay up there.
This putt's about 5 feet from the cup. Almost.
Wow.
And this putt's right around 2 feet.
Yeah, these greens are just messing with me. I'm overreading them or something.
Okay, and still holding steady in second place.
Yeah, that's not
hole.
cool. Jay got himself to 6 under. All right.
And
Not
now
surprised.
setting up on the par 3.
Just flailing around here with trying to hit little round balls in the small holes with crooked sticks. Seems like a baseball bat would be more of, you know, would just do the job better.
And looks like a 6 iron. I think this shot might be a bit long.
Yeah, I just wasn't going to leave it short, though.
And that approach is safely on the green.
We lost the edge on this course anyway, so it don't matter. There's no sense trying to regroup because I was actually probably never grouped in the first place. I probably overread that again, but we shall see. But we shall see.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I'm usually happy to miss them high.
This one's about 6 feet away.
Oh. Yeah.
And this for the bogey.
I could just never get ready for these 187 greens today. It just did not happen.
And that one's right in the cup. And currently sitting at +3 for the day after that hole.
Used to be the
And is currently
187s was
tied
all
for
you got.
second
Everybody
place
just,
on the
yeah,
leaderboard.
187, 187.
And
Everything was
setting up
187s.
on
Then
the
guys started
16th
getting a
tee.
little more thoughtful about overall course and hole design. Making them a nice blimp shadow there. That's cool. What if that's something he did on purpose or just a random thing? I never even thought to try doing anything like that.
I think this one's going bunker, guaranteed.
Yeah, I figures. Yeah, misread the overhead yardages.
Now let's see what happens out of this fairway bunker.
Pretty much the same damn shot I just had on that last hole. I'm going to get the same damn result too. I'm going to be in the bunker short with a tricky chip pitch a flop. And this time I can get there with the lobby. Finally the short game came through.
Just about a few feet from the cup.
Finally I hit it like a man.
And 2 over for the day after that hole.
Yeah, well, that leaves us 2 par 4s, or God knows how difficult they are, because this course is new, too new for a
And now teeing
legit
off on
stroke
this
index.
par 4. Okay, this one's looking pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, about 110 yards to the pin from here.
All right. Well, I think I like the 108 for that. I think we can. I think we can easily shrug 5 or 6 yards off of that. Let the wind take it in. Okay.
Okay, and he's on the green now. And this putt's for birdie.
Yeah, but I can't putt these.
Ooh, it looked close.
It
just didn't go.
Yeah, I don't know.
And
Thought I
for
read
the
well.
par.
I don't know. I was thinking I overread it. I thought I was going to be missing it high. Whatever. All right. It's not further damage.
And after that hole, nothing changes in the standings for them.
Yeah. The more nothing changes,
in
the more
second
nothing
place.
stays the same. Here's an interesting bit of work. Reminiscent of Doral, right? Doral, Blue Monster. Doral, we haven't seen that on TV in a few years. Since Donnie Drunk bought it. And that was already years ago. I imagine it's back. It's just not back on the PGA schedule. That was a yearly thing. Hmm. I actually think that's doable. If we don't hit the tree, we're good.
And this drive is just incredibly powerful. Oh, and he's going through the branches here.
Okay, that might have actually been a good thing. Who knows?
And I think he's going to like that from 145 yards out.
Still looking at 148 here, right? I'm liking it. Let's see if I'm going to like the outcome.
And this shot's looking pretty good.
Yes. Just not close enough. I don't know if that's fair. At least I can chip it down there, I guess. I'm not going to... That's too much putt to... Yeah, it's too much putt to mess with.
And this next putt for a 74.
I needed more loft there to get under it. Sitting up there in the fringes.
And that one drops.
Boy, that almost looked that too, didn't it? All right. Alright, well that's it for today's live stream. Okay, just a little bit short of 100 coins. Alright, I don't know. Yeah. You gotta set parameters. I won't go into it now. Alright, well, I'm leading the over crowd. Oh, yeah, the over par amateur crowd, which is my home state. I already showed you earlier on what's coming tomorrow. We're at that lodge, the Deacon Lodge in Minnesota, this light art course for Wednesday the 4th. So I'll see you tomorrow night with that. And that shall do it, folks. Use the shorts. May the teats in the shall protect you. Thanks for tuning in. See you tomorrow. Peace out.